Hello YouTube, the Dbtgamer Show, Pokemon Blue Play, part 27. In the last part, me and Adam did some previews of parts to come.
Did we?
Yeah, we talked about topics that we may talk about in the later parts, and we also talked about Pokemon's route, and that was pretty much it.
How far are you away from the next area anyway?
We're not too far away from Rock Tunnel now, so...
That's me trying to learn Headbutt.
Ooh, this is a very good move for Drowsy. One of my all-time favourite Pokemon moves, Headbutt.
Get rid of Pound.
Which one move would I get rid of? All the other ones are useful.
You can't get rid of the Hypnosis or Dream Eater combo because, well, you need them both to work.
Yeah.
Confusion is your only real powerful psychic type that doesn't require preparation, so let's go for Pound.
Headbutt. In every version of the game, if you headbutt someone, it has a very low chance of making them flinch. Flinch basically stops them from doing one move for one turn.
Yeah, it basically gives you a free turn. If it works, that is.
I remember when I was playing Pokemon Stadium once, my last Pokemon was Hypno. I was up against two Pokemon. The first Pokemon went down pretty easy because it was weak to Psychic. But the next Pokemon, oh boy. I thought, right, well, how am I going to get out of this one? Right, I'm out of Hypnose and I'm out of Dream Eaters. And Psychic's not going to do shit to this thing. And I thought, right, I'll just nut this thing into oblivion. And every time I nutted it, it flinched. I got the longest flinch combo in Pokemon history. I am not shitting you.
Sadly, we don't have video evidence for this, so I'm just gonna...
I'm serious. That's what happened.
I'll take your word for it, mate. I'll keep his pride intact and not question it.
I couldn't believe the look. I got the longest flinch combo in history. Forget the legendary Fury Swipes combo. This is awesome.
So you'll get video replies now of people having like 3,000 or 4,000 flinch combos. Who are you? Why should I care?
It's a woman. Maybe you should care.
It's a Pokemon game. She's not going to take anything off. And she looks about 12 anyway.
Oh, when we get to Future City, you may change your tune. Most of the trainers there are girls wear bikinis.
Get your ass moving!
I knew you'd say that.
Pick up the pace and move it. Coins scattered everywhere.
I always use the speed up ability either when I'm getting through a random battle or when I feel the need to. Everything else will be kept at normal speed.
Or when we're desperately trying to cram an entire battle into one part.
Yeah.
Or when we're trying to backtrack to an area. What route are you on still?
Right, we're now on Route 10, YouTube. Adam, Pokemon roll call for Route 10, please.
Route 10. Upon land, you find a Rattata. Very common in all three versions. A Spearow, very common in red and blue, but common in yellow. Nidoran female, very common in yellow. Nidoran male, very common in yellow. Ekans, common in red. Sandshrew, common in blue. Machop, rare in yellow. Magnemite, common in yellow.
Machop.
Oh, sorry.
Very good fighting type Pokemon, but you will have a very bad advantage against Psychic Pokemon. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a good fighting type.
Very bad disadvantage.
Yeah. What was the what came after Machop?
Machop, rare in yellow. Magnemite, common in yellow.
Magnemite, very good electric Pokemon, although in later versions Magnemite gets raped because he's changed to a steel type as well as an electric type, and therefore he sucks.
Becomes weak to fire.
But in this generation he's a decent Pokemon, although he's rather slow compared to Pikachu. I can't talk! Next Pokemon.
Voltorb, common in red and blue.
Voltorb, the fastest Pokemon in the game up until Pokemon Emerald was invented.
Really?
Yeah, when it evolves into Electrode, it becomes the fastest Pokemon in the game. But when Pokemon Emerald was invented, it was the fastest electric Pokemon in the game, and that's how it is these days.
Fair enough.
The only big problem with Electrode is that's its only thing it's good at. It's only good at being fast. Every other stat it has is average at best.
Okay, what else we got? Oh yeah. In water, we find a Poliwag, very common in all three versions. A Poliwhirl, common in all three versions. Magikarp, very common in every drop of water on the planet. And Slowpoke, very common in red and blue. Have we talked about Slowpoke?
Yes, I've talked about...
Yes, we have talked about Slowpoke.
Slowpoke. Adam, we're just about to end the Rock Tunnel. Can you do the Pokemon roll call for Rock Tunnel now, please?
For Rock Tunnel as well? Okay, fair enough.
I am not going to talk about the Cubone theory until next part, YouTube, because we're quite far in, and this part and the Cubone theory takes quite a while to explain.
And we don't find any Cubones in Rock Tunnel anyway.
Yes, we do.
No,
we don't. That's not until Lavender Town.
Zubat. Oh, sorry, Rock Tunnel. Wild Pokemon on all the floors. Zubat, very common in all 3 versions.
Zubat. I've already talked about it, but it's a good Pokemon. But the only downside, it can't learn Fly. Even though it's a flying type.
So, Gyarados can't learn Fly, and that's a flying type.
Yeah, but Zubat has wings! Wings!
Machop, common in all 3 versions.
Oh,
we've already talked about Machop. Geodude, very common in all 3 versions.
Geodude owns.
Oh, this is a good one. Onix, common in red and blue, and common in yellow on the second basement and lower levels.
Onix, very good Pokemon. It has a very good amount of defense. It has a decent amount of speed. The only thing it really fails in is offense. But if you can get around that, it's a decent Pokemon.
And that's it up until... Oh, bloody hell. That's it up until... I don't know up until when.
It should be up until...
Past Lavender Town. Oh, yeah. Route 7, just past Lavender Town.
Right.
Near Celadon City. We're not there yet, so I won't talk about it.
Well...
We probably won't get there this session either.
Well, this Clefairy's caused me a big problem. I haven't talked about Clefairy yet, so let's talk about it now. Clefairy. Very good normal type Pokemon, but it's a bitch to get. But if you can get one, it's a good Pokemon. But you will need a Moonstone in order to evolve the damn thing.
I think you've talked about that when you first tried to attack one. Speeding it up now.
It's bitch slapping to wake me up. Foolish Clefairy, you will pay for your foolishness.
By killing Polly.
Oh, you are so very screwed.
Polly's died, mate.
Oh,
Don't you, Mesmer?
You are so very screwed.
Hypno. Yeah, give it a taste of its own medicine.
Time to eat your dreams. I will steal your nightmares and destroy your dreams.
There's sense in that somewhere.
I was hoping to make that more epic and more scary, but I couldn't really do it.
A Dream Eater.
The
The fairy's dream was eaten, and it's dead. Who knew having your dream eaten killed you?
Well, isn't it like in Nightmare on Elm Street where Freddy Krueger comes out of your dreams and slices you to pieces?
There's a bit of difference in having your dream eaten than having Freddy Krueger slash you to ribbons.
I suppose there is, but it's the only picture I can think of someone getting killed by their dreams.
And there's some fable as to when you die in your dreams, the shock is so great that it actually kills you in real life. Which I have to admit is utter bullshit because I've died loads of times in my dreams. I usually just wake up and be done with it.
Yeah, I once dreamed I fell off a cliff. But I'm still standing here today.
Most of the pity.
Oh,
I'll wait for that one to circle through first.
Oh, come on, Adam. I have a purpose on this planet.
Yes, who else has a vast knowledge? Bloody hell.
Oh dear! Pikachu! Time to do your thing!
Everything's blue.
I'm blue, dabba dee ba da da dabba dee dabba da.
Learn the lyrics, mate.
Dabba dee ba da da.
Dabba dee, dabba die.
With a blue little window and whatever.
Blue Corvette. Bloody hell, mate.
There we are!
Oh, that's better.
We now have light. This is Rock Tunnel YouTube. Rock Tunnel is one of the more annoying dungeons in the game, in my opinion, because one, it's rather long, and two, you need flash to be able to see where you're going.
Are we going to get through Rock Tunnel this session, do you think?
I am going to try, but it'll be a stretch.
Well, it's only a third video this session. Dead end.
Well, Mount Moon took me 3/4 of an hour to get through. Rock Tunnel is basically Mount Moon with an extremely long length.
Oh, you found the Cubone. It's part of a battle, but we found the Cubone anyway.
Alright, I'll talk about Cubone now, since it's on the screen.
Nah, don't bother, because we're nearly at the end of the part.
No, I'm not going to talk about the Cubone legend, I'm going to talk about Cubone itself.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Cubone. Very good ground type Pokemon, definitely well worth getting, although you get it quite late in the game. It only appears in the Ghost Tower in Lavender Town. It's a good Pokemon, but you get it quite late. But it's a good Pokemon.
Fair enough.
So if you want one, get one. It is rare though in the tower, so you may have to do quite a bit of looking around to find one.
And we'll talk about that when we actually get there. For the time being, we're just beating the shit out of this doofus. Slowpoke. It's a blancmange thing with a face.
You call that a headbutt? You is that a headbutt, Warhead? Come on!
Slowpoke used disable. Confusion was disabled. Hypnosis. Oh, didn't affect it. Is that actually effective?
In this game, if a move is ineffective in one turn, if you use it again next turn, it might still work. In later games, oh dear. in later games, they change this and certain moves don't work on any Pokemon at all.
Oh.
Due to abilities and status effects and stuff like that. The Pokemon universe these days has become a lot more complicated since the Game Boy era.
Oh yes. Well, it doesn't matter because I still play it on Game Boys. It's just nowadays they're called DSs. Well, let's face it, a DS is just...
Update here, YouTube. There's only 20 days until the 3DS comes out. Ooh.
Ooh. At time of speaking, there's 20 days. By the time this video comes out, there'll probably be about, like, 15 or something.
Yeah. Well, when I get my 3DS, I will probably be doing a review on it very, very soon. I may even do an unboxing video when I get the damn thing.
Stuart Ashens, eat your heart out.
We open the box to find a popped station. Damn you, game!
Oh, dude, that'd be so dreadful. Opening up a brand new box that you hope contains a 3DS and finding a pop station in there.
I think that would cause a child on Christmas Day to have a heart attack.
Either that or a bitch fit.
No, a heart attack. I think a heart attack would be more,
You can't give kids heart attacks. They're too hyper.
Believe you me, it's possible.
I know it is, but still.
That's like saying children can't have fits without being autistic. It can happen.
Of course they can.
Adam has camera about 2 minutes.
Anyway, moving away from symptoms that could possibly kill children. What can we talk about for the last minute or so?
Do you have anything more to say about Rock Tunnel, Adam? Do you have any Rock Tunnel stories that used to... how it used to torment you when you used to play the old Pokemon games when you were younger? Did this dungeon ever torment you in any way?
No.
Huh.
I have no ill memories of Rock Tunnel.
Yeah, I always hated this dungeon because of the, one, the darkness, and two, it was really, really long.
Yeah, it is one of the longer... I don't want to call it a tunnel, it's more just a sort of cave system.
This is one of the very last caves we'll go through until we get to Victory Road, so we won't see the cave background for a while.
Oh, good.
Anyway, YouTube, we've run out of time. And until then, bye.
Bye-bye.